Hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today on Wizard101, A Song of Ice and Fire, we are heading to Grizzleheim, which is the level 20 world that comes after Krokotopia. And we are currently level 29 from doing all the side quests and everything else. So this area should not be difficult at all, but we'll still try and make it fun for you guys. Grizzleheim is a lot of fun, there's a lot of bears. And bears are cool. I don't know what to tell you. So first things first, when you're level 20, you have to go talk to the headmaster.
Your arrival is well timed. I must ask for your assistance once more. As you know, there are many worlds in the spiral. Wizard City is one, and you likely know of others.
Yeah.
One of these worlds is Grizzleheim, a cold and wintry place peopled with fierce warriors. The Grizzleheim world tree was once linked to the rest of the spiral, but the contact was lost. We thought it was destroyed. Bartleby now informs me that the portal to Grizzleheim is now active and travel there is possible. Oh, fortuitous news indeed. We have great need of friends in this dark time. Go to Grizzleheim and make allies of the fierce warriors dwelling there. You should speak to their king.
And there we go. So that's cool. We now have a quest to be a diplomat and go and entreat with these warriors. So rather than us needing to go and chase Malistaire like we were doing in Krokotopia and in Marleybone, we're just kind of trying to make friends. I like that idea. So now that we have been told to go there, for some reason we're not given a spiral key. I guess Bartleby just opens the door for us. But now we can go to Grizzleheim. And we're off. As you can see, the loading screen has changed again. Alright. And Charlotte will catch up with us. So we're heading to talk to Bjorn Ironclaws.
Oh there, Outlander. What brings you to Grizzleheim?
You explain that you've been sent to speak with the king of Grizzleheim.
You want to speak with our king? Not today, little wizard. Our king doesn't just speak with any young cub who asks. No offense intended, but only the most worthy of warriors can speak with the king of Grizzleheim. I'm Bjorn Ironclaws, a famous hero of my people. If you make a name for yourself, I will speak for you and see that you get to meet our king.
That's generous.
No one here trusts an outsider. All great warriors of Grizzleheim have a band of allies to trust and rely on. If you want to see our king, you should become a member of my band.
Okay. I mean, I play a mean trumpet.
My men will show you our ways, so you're no outsider. Go and speak to my sword brother Hagen Shieldbreaker in our camp by the river.
Great.
Something to note for Grizzleheim, it is entirely optional. It is not tied into the main story at all.
Charlotte just said that something to note for Grizzleheim is that it is entirely optional. It's not tied into the main storyline at all. But the second area, Wintertusk, which becomes available at level 40, I want to say, has a lot of XP. I'm going to talk to Prospector Zeke so we can get the search quest.
Wondered if you could. I like to look out for the little things. In Grizzleheim, I'm watching out for any lost yardbirds. Could you keep your eyes open and see if you spot any yardbirds around? There used to be a flock of about 10 of them.
Now, you can see this is Nick Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. He is perpetually performing a concert in Grizzleheim.
Hey gang, thanks for checking out my music. And I hope you enjoy the new Wintertusk area of Wizard101. See you in the game.
So, there you go. Alright, the first Yardbird is up here, actually. So you go past Bjorn. And you walk on the rampart. And there it is. We also can now do our fishing quest. So even though it's optional, technically, this is where you get your second fishing quest. So let's go talk to the fishing expert here.
Hail, Outlander! Have you come to witness first paw the bounty of Grizzleheim's waters? Is it fishing spells you seek? Speak quickly, for I'm busy stalking a troll trout. Lucky hook line sent you, say? Why did you not say such previously? Any fishing buddy of Lucky Hook Lines is also a fishing buddy of Harrick Silverscale.
It's nice that like all these people know each other through the different worlds. It really makes you feel like it's actually like a spiral that people walk through all the time, as opposed to being like separated areas that only you can travel through.
Perhaps then a friendly challenge betwixt fishing buddies is in order now, yes? Great!
Yeah, I'm down for a challenge. What do you want me to catch?
If you muster the skills to catch a tadpole and a barracuda, I will give you a slow fish utility spell. Deal?
Barracuda? Alright, sure.
These fish are rare and found only in Grizzleheim. So if you require new fishing spells, I have several for sale.
I will take everything you've got. Ah, I have to be rank 5 as a fisher in order to get any of his spells. And my rank right now is about to be 4. Okay, so we need to do some more fishing before we can learn any of his spells. But that's okay. We're going to focus on the quest right now. Alright, so here we are in Savarstaad Pass. This is the first area of Grizzleheim, and it's the area that has the most useful skeleton key boss in the game, in my opinion.
What brings you to the camp of Bjorn Ironclaws? Bjorn sent you? He wants us to teach you our ways and see if you're worthy of joining our band? Fair enough. Let us start then. If you wish to learn our ways and join this band, you must learn to be fearless at all times. Fear profits you nothing.
Alright, I am fearless.
Your destiny was woven long ago, and nothing you do can escape fate. It is best to meet challenges with courage in your heart and a blade in your hand.
That is very, very defeatist of you, but okay.
I do not know if you are cowardly or courageous. Only you know which. Go to our old burial ground and defeat 3 troubled warriors. Return them and tell me what was in your heart.
That's interesting. The quest line still has the text defeat 3 troubled warriors, probably because it was recorded, but they've changed the quest to only defeat 2 troubled warriors. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll mark our location here. And let's go fight some troubled warriors. These appear to be ice bears. Okay. Only 300 health, though. So these are weaker enemies than what we saw at the end of Crocotopia. Ah. Guess this guy is farming monstrology. Fair enough. Well, thank you.
We heard the troubled warriors' howls from here. Were you fearful, or were you fierce? Speak the truth, or I will know if you do not.
I was neither, bro. That guy just wiped the floor with them, and I watched.
Good then. That's what I like to hear. Stay courageous. Luck may save you sometimes, but only if your courage holds. A hero is nothing without his reputation, and a great part of that reputation comes from the deeds of his father.
I don't have a father.
You're an outsider, though, and no one knows who your father was. So we must get a great hero to speak highly of you, as if you were his own child.
Fair enough.
Go back into the burial ground, to the mound of Ingvar Sharptooth. Convince him that you're a worthy heir to his reputation.
Okay. A spiritual father. Cool. I'm gonna have a father figure. It's gonna be a dead bear, I guess. I feel like this is gonna be a fight, so I'll wait for Charlotte.
Gonna be a minute.
Okay. Hello, Ingvar Sharptooth. What a nice arena-shaped area you're in with no one else around that we could fight in this arena-shaped area. I wonder what you're gonna say as soon as I click on you.
It won't let me port you.
Okay, so apparently we have to do this by ourselves.
What manner of being are you to confront me so openly? You would like me to speak well of you? That you could share in my reputation? I will not give my regards so lightly. Prove your worth in battle.
Alright then. A rank 4 death boss. Let's go. 700 health. That's not too much. Alright, first up we blade. I love that rank 4s are still using one pip spells. It's great. Alright, that appears to be a fire shield. Not gonna help him against me. Is that a death blade? Yes, it is. Love it when the bosses like mix up their buffs on each other. Okay, let's blade again. We definitely have enough to take out Yngvar here, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit an ice trap on the other guy because he's ice. We want to make sure he dies too. Alright, perfect. Just in time. We're going to get a power pip. We're going to be able to blizzard next turn. We cast first, so all we have to do is endure these 2 hits. Looks like a troll. Nope, it's just a myth bat. And this is probably Banshee or a natural attack. No, it's just Dark Sprite. Nothing. So as you can see, yeah, this is not, like, this is barely more annoying than Wizard City was. Alright, Blizzard time. Okay.
I'm impressed, young cub. You've proven you've got mettle. You faced me without fear and defeated me with great skill. You can tell any who ask that I am as proud of you as if you were my own child.
Beautiful. Alright, Hagen, what do you think about that?
So, did you win words of praise from Are you certain you aren't from here? You are taking to our ways as if born to them.
Yeah, it makes me wonder where I actually came from in the other world.
Now, it is one thing to defeat spirits, but it is what a hero does among the living that echoes through eternity. Not far from here is a camp of split-hoof barbarians. When they grow daring enough, they harass and steal from the honest folk of Grizzleheim. Go there and give those split-hoof barbarians a lesson in manners. That should earn you the favor of the townsfolk and help your heroic reputation. Defeating one of them should be enough to show them their troublesome ways are at an end.
Just one? Okay, sure. I don't think I've had a quest to defeat just one enemy, and that wasn't a boss in a long time. Maybe not even at all. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and let's proceed. Charlotte's around here somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, well. We'll just take... This wizard's name is Violet Death. Yeah, that's a great name, I'm sure. There's a certain age range that usually plays these games, and the edgy teenager age range is definitely in there. Alright, well, we need to beat one split hoof barbarian. We're going to beat 4. Charlotte's going to help us here. I think these guys had 395 health, which is pretty decent for a fire enemy. So yeah, we're this is getting closer to, like, I guess Crocosfinx levels of difficulty. Alright, Charlotte's just gonna meteor next turn, so we'll just buff her. Fire or not, she should take care of all these guys. Death doesn't technically get an AoE until level 48, so they struggle a bit in the early game, depending on their pet. There are some pets that can give you like a 4-pit pet for AoE. Got him.
I'm sure that one will think twice before he troubles the town again. You're well on your way to becoming a hero. We've been ordered by Bjorn to stay in this camp, but there's something you can do for us. Bjorn told us he was sending Einar Thunderhammer, a blacksmith, to our camp to tend our weapons and armor. He's late. Probably, if he's locked up, you'll have to find a key to free him. Just defeat Splitfoot Rangers until you find the one with the key.
Ah, there's another quest giver here.
So you're the outlander everyone speaks of, eh? The one who has done so many great things.
That's right.
Oh, my pardon. I know the ebb and tides of fate, and I have seen your destiny. My mind is wide and open to the forces of the universe.
So you see that I have defeated Morgant. Interesting. You should cower in fear then.
But I can no longer see your fate. Not unless you help me fetch the ingredients for a potion. You would have my thanks eternal.
Sure, bro.
If you will do an old raven a favor, go into the burial ground and see mandrake root from the ground there.
Oh, sure. This part's easy. Just walk over and grab some mandrake root.
You dig up the mandrake root. It almost seems to squirm as you hold it, like a living being. But then you dig up the mandrake root. It almost seems to you dig up the mandrake root. It almost seems to squirm as you hold it, like a living being. But then it grows still.
Okay.
You dared the depths of the burial ground without fear, and brought me a nice present. You have my thanks. The second thing I require is a fine mesh to strain the potion with, and there is only one thing that will do. I speak of the wings of a dark sprite. Go into the boar's camp and bring me back the wings of Frithia.
Okay. I believe Frithier is a boss. Yes, and Charlotte is already here, so let's fight this little fairy boss. Okay. We'll just throw a little trap on there. Another wizard joining us here. This one appears to have some pretty good gear, but they're the same level as we are, so okay. Alright, we're getting hit some 2-pip spells finally. That's good. Fizzled. That's not good. Well, that works out actually, because I needed another buff to actually take this person out. So getting this feint is going to be helpful. Let's try it again. Here we go. Alright, we got the wings. Now we need to fight, the Split Hoof Rager and grab the key. The Yardbird for Savarstaad Pass is in this camp somewhere. Hold on, let me see. It's like near one of these tents. There it is. That's the third Yardbird. Okay. I don't know where the second one is then. Okay. Well, we're facing two Split Hoof Ragers. These are rank 4 elites. That's a dangerous enemy. And they have 620 health as storm units. Now, this is more like it. This is what I was hoping for. Getting hit with a weakness. Alright, well, since we have a weakness, we're just going to go ahead and buff Charlotte. Alright, Charlotte should be able to hit next turn. We just need to keep her alive, which should not be hard because she hasn't taken any hits. Ow. These boars do have some serious damage, but they're not saving their pips for anything, so... Oh, we got a power pip? Sure, we'll hit 2. Soften them up. Alright, we took a little bit more damage, but here comes our bladed blizzard. There's 3 of these guys, so we should definitely get the key here. Beautiful. Okay. Ah, this is an area. Well then, there's probably a boss in here. That's rude. Alright, so this is a rank 4 storm boss. Ah, that's a... Oof. That's a dangerous enemy right there. We're gonna feint, and then we're gonna give Charlotte all the damage she needs. blade number 1, blade number 2, and now Charlotte should be good to kill the other guy if she happens to get a power pit. If she doesn't, we're in trouble. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, she will live this turn. But will I live this turn? That's the question. Lightning Snowman. $250 damage, and I believe that creates a storm field. No. Not this one. Okay.
Now I get the power pit.
Alright, well, we pass, and Charlotte takes care of these boars. Perfect.
What's this? Hagen sent a child to come and rescue me? He should be ashamed. Still, though, you defeated Shattertusk handily. You're no mere youth, I'll wager. You have my thanks. I can find my way out now that Shattertusk is dealt with. You'd best head on back to camp and speak to Hagen.
We've cleared several quests here, and we've barely even moved on the XP range. We're going to be here longer than I thought.
You rescued Einar, I gather. Good work. He'll tell others of your battle with Shattertusk, and your fame will spread. You're building a name for yourself. Becoming a hero our people will respect and admire.
This feels like Hercules, actually. It's funny because it's like a Nordic myth that we're playing in right now, but it feels very Greek, the idea of becoming a hero.
I'll teach you our ways, but there's a price to be paid. When you become one of our people, our enemies become your enemies.
And are your enemies spiders?
We fought the
Grendels,
for as
right.
long as we can remember. They're an ancient, evil race of terrible monsters. Some Grendels are small. We can fight them well enough. The most horrible of the Grendels are like avalanches. They must be avoided or endured. Easier to fight a mountain. Long ago, the Grendels invaded an old fort nearby named Grogard. Now only spirits dwell there. But spirits have great wisdom. If you want to see our king, you should learn to fight the Grendels. Go and speak to the spirits there and learn of the Grendels.
Okay.
Very well indeed. I do not need to consult fate to know that you will do great things in this world. I have half of what I need for my potion of fate seeing. Next, could you help old human and spare him the danger of the forest? If you are kind of heart, bring me some gloomwood bark.
Okay, so we're getting about 240 XP per quest, and we need another 8,000 to level up. So that's what? 40 quests? Okay. We're going to be here for a minute then. Alright, here we go in the webwood. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's another yardbird here. Where is it? It's funny, I didn't even think about them until until I get near them, and then I'm just like, oh, I know there's a yardbird here. Well, I thought they were.
You brought it back, and without delay. I am thankful indeed, and I foresee yet more of your aid to follow.
Gee, thanks.
This is the last deed I require, that it is the sharp, terrible talon of the Grendel. You must go to the old fort those foul beasts have claimed, and bring me back the talon of a Grendel.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, we won't worry about the fighting Grendels for right now. I'm sure we're going to do so at some point.
I was one who fought the Grendels when they attacked this fort. First they attacked in daylight, and we fought them honorably. Then they crept over the walls in the night, and attacked as we slept. We fought bravely, but we were defeated. Now, this place is called Drawgarth, the home of the dead.
Okay.
It is said that the first mother of all the Grendels went to all things in the world and begged them to swear oaths to never harm a child. She went in disguise as a kind old woman, and because she seemed harmless, all things agreed not to harm a child. Only the Spider Queen said no to her request, because spiders are evil and harm is in their nature. In time, the old oaths were forgotten somewhat. But those first Grendels could not be harmed by any force, and they grew great and terrible. Now, the greatest and oldest Grendels fear only one thing in the whole of Grizzleheim: spiders. Go and speak to Soren the Wise, and he will teach you to use that knowledge.
Do you want to get hurt? The Grendels are on their way. They take no prisoners. I can't protect myself without my war gear. But I can't remember where I left them. Could you help me rearm myself before the Grendels attack?
This guy doesn't know he's dead.
Somewhere around here are my sword, my shield, and my helmet. Can you find them and bring them back to me?
Alright, here's a shield. Here's a helmet. And there's a sword. Okay, never mind.
I was blacksmith at this fort, and I fought alongside with the warriors, with weapons of my own making. My finest weapons were not enough. Our axes shattered. Bent against the most powerful Grendel, we lost the battle. That will not happen again. I will show you how to make a weapon with the venom of spiders. A blade that will defeat the Grendels.
Soren the Wise teaches you the ancient arts of sword making, including some special techniques that will serve against the Grendels.
Alright, and now we just know how to make swords. Let's go.
Thank you much, Outlander. Now I have a fighting chance against the Grendels.
80 XP. Crazy.
Did the spirits grant you the wisdom to fight the Grendels? You now know how to make a blade that will do harm to the most powerful of the Grendels. All great heroes need great weapons, and the best are those you forge yourself. It's time you had such a weapon. Go and speak to the blacksmith, Einar Thunderhammer. He will show you what to do.
So, my rescuer returns. What can I do for you today? You know how to make a special blade to defeat Grendels? I can't wait to get started, but I'll need a lot of help. I'll show you how to forge your blade, but I can't do much without my forge tool. The split hoofs took them from me when I was captured. After you rescued me, I looked around for them, but I couldn't find them. Could you go back to the split hoof camp and get my hammer and tongs from them? The one named Bloodseeker has them.
Alright. We must defeat Bloodseeker. A myth boss, okay. Okay, Charlotte's nice and buffed up. Meteor time. Got him.
It's good to have my tools back. I felt like a part of me was missing. You have heard my breath. Now we're going to get started. This blade will be forged according to our ancient traditions and the new technique you learned in Draga. For the metal of the blade, we're going to need a lot of peat. Peat is a kind of rotten mud we use to make bog iron. To make the blade deadly against grendels, we're going to need spider ichor. The easiest way to get some of that is to defeat some bog spider. You should be able to find peat and bog spiders in the webwood.
All right. There's four peat, and now we just need to fight some spiders. This webwood creeper is a lot stronger than the other two, so we're going to go ahead and feint it. It's also an ice enemy, so as long as it doesn't fire shield, it should be pretty easy for Charlotte to take out. Alright. She's got this. I think we need 4 ichors, unfortunately. Ow. Nope, that was enough. Okay.
Brought back some peat and spider ichor. I'll begin burning the peat down to get the bits of iron out of it. It's a long and dull task, so I won't trouble you with it. What I need next is beyond my ability to retrieve. The stinger of the Spider Queen Scothy, mightiest of the spider. I can craft it into the metal of the blade along with the spider ichor. That will make the blade a bane to the grendels.
Okay, so we need to kill Scothy. rat. That was a long pull, but okay. This webwood creeper resists our ice, so we'll go ahead and we will faint it. Ow. All right. This should take them both out. Great. That was annoying. Okay, Scothy's nest.
I can hear your little footsteps intrude into my web, and you shall pay the price.
A fire boss. I'm looking forward to this. And then let's have a go. So 180 health, okay. Alright, I'll get started on blading up. Get a good hit in and we'll be done. Time for an ice trap. Alright, here we go. Got him. Scarab citrine. I guess this just teaches you scarab. That's funny. Alright, Einar. Take it.
Good work. It's in excellent shape as well.
Einar begins hammering on the rough ingot of metal, rolling the stinger into it until they're united. He hands the sword to you.
This is the finest weapon I have yet forged. You have your blade, but it needs to be blessed. Even with the spider stinger, it's still just a mortal blade. The blessing of the spirits will give your blade great power. Your blade must be thrice blessed, so you must seek the blessings of 3 spirits. In the woods by the boar camp is an old forest spirit called Iron Splinter. At this camp's waterfall, you can invoke a water spirit named Whispertide. Finally, you can summon a fire spirit called Stormflare from the campfire outside.
Okay. Our blade must be thrice blessed. I'm excited for that.
Outlander, I sense in your heart the intent to rid our land of the Grendels. They foul the waters and plague the land. I bless your blade with the grace of water. Go now and use it with great skill.
Can I use it with adequate skill instead?
Alright, that's Whispertide. Now we need to go to Iron Splinter. Looks like Iron Splinter wants a scrap.
Trespassers upon my domain.
Ah, treants. Alright, so rank 4 life boss. 700 health. No big deal. Time for Charlotte to start forest fire. They just use Nature's Wrath's animation for the treant natural attack, which is great. Okay. Alright, Charlotte has acquired literally every buff she can over her 4 regular pips. Behold her full power meteor. This guy has 700 health. $2,300 damage. Alright, great.
You fought with honor. I sense you bear a blade of power. Made to defeat them. My blessing of oak is upon your blade. Wield it with great strength. Forged in fire, this blade was made to be born against the Grendels. They act without honor, without pride, and should be defeated. Show me your sword, that I might bless it with the flame of courage. Within the heat of battle, it will not fail you.
Alright, our blade is now thrice blessed.
I can sense the power that blade now holds. You've now a weapon fit for a hero, or even a king. Now that you've got your sword, there's little I can do for you. Take it to Hagen's shield breaker and he'll...
Did Einar Thunderhammer help you make a blade suitable for a hero? You're well on your way to becoming a hero. But even the greatest hero must choose battles wisely. You don't want want to be distracted in your fight with Skellig, the mightiest of these Grendels. Skellig and his Grendels have overrun another fort belonging to our people, a place called Dragard. Go there and defeat a few of them. They'll be wary of you after that.
Alright, now we have our quest to fight Grendels, so we can just pick up some talons while we're here. Man, these guys really don't want death to succeed. Stop. Blizzard time. Well then, we'll try again. I do believe I told you, Grendels, it was blizzard time. Ow. Got him. Okay. Gonna turn in this Hugin crest real quick. Let's see.
You have done mighty deeds indeed. And for a stranger, I will brew my potion now. But even without it, your fate is clear. You will do great things. And when you face the greatest of evils, you will emerge wreathed in victory. Go now and face your destiny without fear.
Alright. Okay. It's been an hour. This is a good place to stop. So we will continue this later. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.